Hello, my ICTB students. This is assignment number 8 in your tables booklet. Now, this is the first time you've done this. What I'm doing is I'm giving you the body of the letter, but you have to do the other parts as a learning experience. And it'll include a table so that you still get experience with tables, but don't forget how to do your letters. All right, so first of all, make sure that you are on a blank sheet, that you've got no spacing turned on. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Insert. All right, and you've been there before, but this is new. Now, click on the drop-down arrow. Make sure you click on the drop-down arrow for the word Object. Okay, you can see Object, and we don't want an object, we want Text from File, because I keyed the text in for you. So Text from File. All right, and now go to your classes drive. Okay, go to your classes drive, and you go to your ICTB. Okay, go to your ICTB and go to your data for letters. It'll say data for letters. And look for the one that's called data for interview letter. So hold on here. I'm going to search because I can't see it right away. So I'm going to put in the word interview, and there it comes up right away for me. That's what I want. So open it up and you're going to do the same thing. Okay, so here you've been given data for you. All right, now we have to do other parts of it, but we'll do that. So first of all, let's save it. So let's go File, Save As, and we want to go to Browse, or no, I see my U drive right here, and you likely do too. So go to your U drive, and you want to go to your ICTB, and then to your tables, and make sure it says ICTB tables. And we want to call this one your name, so type in your name, put in the current date for you, and then we're going to call it, I think it said interview letter, so put in interview letter. All right, and save. Okay, so the very first thing, what do? There's no letterhead in this letter, so therefore layout, you know your margins. What's your top margin? Your top margin is 2.5. And tab, and what's your bottom margin? 0.5. That never changes. All right, say OK. And so now you can see your 2.5 inch top margin. Now I'm going to press enter once so that I have a blank paragraph symbol, and I want to put in the date. So we want to go to Insert, we want to go to Date and Time, use the current date, and we make sure it doesn't say Update Automatically, and say OK. And now we want to go down. 4 plus 1 is 5. All right, or actually I'm already there. No, I'm fine there. There's your date, and now who is the letter going to? The letter is going to career and technology students. So type in career and technology students. And that is the Winnipeg Adult Education Center, and make sure it's CENTRE, and the address is 310 Vaughan, VAUGHAN Street, oh, capital S there, Winnipeg, MB for Manitoba, no periods, and then your postal code is R3B 2N8. All right, take your caps lock off, press enter twice, and your salutation is Dear Students. So very quickly, you were able to set up the top of this letter without any issues. All right, the next thing is that you are to change the side headings. You were to make them bold and size 14. So let's check. I don't know what size they are right now. They're size 11. So we want size 14. Bold is already there. And let's put a color on them, just for the heck of it. So I'm going to put on, let's choose purple, okay? All right, then it says use your paintbrush, and, whoa, I didn't get my purple here. Hold on. All right, so now I want my paintbrush, and I want to paint, prepare for the interview, first impressions, and nonverbal, that looks larger. I want to check that one out. I guess it's all right. Okay. And that should be the end of those. That's right. So turn off your paintbrush. All right. The next thing is save your work if you haven't. Now we are to bullet these items here. Okay. So we are to bullet these items. So we want to come down to the end of Ensure. Now when you go to your Home tab and you go to your bullets, and it wants a black circle. So there's a black circle. That's good. Now take a look. These are all squished together, right? Okay, we're going to try 10 points, but we may not have room for that. So we're going to select them all, but not the last one, okay? So that yours will look like what looks like in your book. All right, so therefore I want to go to Paragraph, and I want to go to Indents, and I'm going to try 10 points. I think it's too much, but I want to refresh your memory on this. 10 points after. So now, as you can see, yes, it is too much. Okay, and we kind of want this to fit on one page. So now, leave your highlight on, and we're going to go back to Paragraph, and we're going to try 6 points after, and say OK. All right, so did you see that it came up all well and good, but it didn't come up. I'm short 1. All right, I'm going to try. I'll go back to Paragraph, and let's try 4. Okay, I'll try 4 and say OK. Ah, there it fits on with 4. Okay, that's perfect. That's what we'll do. You still got a little bit of space, so they're not so jammed in, but they're good. All right, and they were indented 2 ticks, and that's what you see here in 2 ticks. All right, is there any more bullets that we have to put in? No. Okay, so now let's go on to the next page, and we have to start at second page. So remember, what do we have to do? We have to go here to the end, and you have to say Layout, Breaks, Section Break, Next Page. All right, now a bullet came down here. We don't want that, so just backspace it out. That's fine. What's your top margin for the second page? Your top margin is 1 inch. Okay, so put on your 1 inch. Don't change your bottom margin. 0.5 is correct. Now, what goes on the second page? The first line of the letter address. So copy it. All right, and paste it. We got a bullet. Just backspace. Take it out. Okay, and now here we want page 2, and then we want to go up and pick up the date. So there's our date. Go Control C, and we'll put the date in. Go Control V. And how many do we go down? 3 plus 1 is 4. All right, save your work. Now, we've got this paragraph done. Now, this is to be a table. I gave you the text so that you didn't have to key it in, but we're going to make a table. So what I'm going to do is go here. We're going to go to Insert, Table, and we want 2 columns, and we want 3 rows. All right, so there it is, 2 columns and 3 rows. Now, what I want you to do is select the top one here, and you're going to cut it. Control X. All right, go to your first cell, Control V. Perfect. All right, now select facial expression, cut it, and go here and paste it. All right, take handshake, cut it, go here, paste it. Eye contact, cut it, and go here, paste it. Then body language, cut it, and paste it. And I didn't paste it. Okay, and on the other one, posture, pick it up, cut it, and paste it. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got an extra paragraph symbol, so I'm going to take it out. Okay, and there was a space there. And we've got the table set up, and actually it looks pretty good. Everything's at the top of the cell, which is likely better because then your headings are all lined up. All right, and we really don't need to change the sizing of these, so that works well. And then we've got an extra paragraph symbol here that we don't need. All right, so now we have to put in the closing lines, okay? So therefore, I want you to go here and remember the complimentary closing, sincerely yours, or it can be yours truly. It's your choice, all right? And then remember we go down 5 plus 1 is 6, and the names on the letter are Lee Mansell and Bruce Johnson, and teachers. All right, so there's the letter all set up for us. We're going to save it. Now, we need to have a third page here because I've given you a table and you haven't got enough room here. So we're going to go here, okay? You're on the blank paragraph symbol. You're going to go to Layout. You're going to go to Breaks, Section Break, Next Page. All right, we still need to, we have a 1-inch top margin, so that's fine, but we need to copy this because we've got to say page 3. So copy it, go Control C, and you're going to go Control V. All right, and then go down your 3 plus 1 is 4. And now we're going to create the table. All right, so take a look at your table, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, expiry date would be 5, signature 6. So we got 6 rows, and I'm going to say let's guess at 3 columns. Let's go with that. Okay, 6 rows and 3 columns. All right, so we're going to go to Insert, Table, and we want 6 rows, so it's got to say 6 and 3 columns. All right, that's good. And first of all, click on your table. We want to right click. We want to go to Table Properties, Table Center. Row, specify the height, and let's put in 0.3. I think that'll be fine. And cell, vertical alignment. All right, and say OK. And there we are, ready to key in our text. All right, I think I better stop here because I'm at a video time, and I'll come back and do part 2. So I'm going to stop. So save your work, leave it on your screen, and I'm going to do part 2.